Let me paint you a picture. It's the middle of the night, and you hear dripping. You head downstairs, and your heart just sinks. The kitchen is flooded. Water is everywhere. Your floors are ruined. The drywall is soaked. It's the absolute nightmare every homeowner dreads.
But what if I told you that this exact scenario isn't just a bad dream? It's a reality for thousands of homeowners. And the cause? Well, it could be hiding inside your walls, right now, just waiting. The culprit has a name, Kitec Plumbing. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this hidden hazard. We'll get into exactly what it is, how you can spot it in your own home, and what you absolutely need to do about it before it's way too late.
So, first things first, are you in the risk zone? Well, if your house or condo was built, or even had a major renovation, between 1995 and 2007, you need to listen up. That was the window of time when Kitec was super popular and installed all over the place.
So what is this stuff, really? What is this ticking time bomb we're talking about? Let's break down what Kitec Plumbing is, and more importantly, why it fails so catastrophically.
Okay, at its core, Kitec is basically a flexible aluminum pipe that's been sandwiched between two layers of plastic. It was sold as this great, cheap, easy-to-install alternative to copper. And you can usually spot it pretty easily because of its signature colors, a really bright orange for the hot water lines and a bright blue for the cold. And right here, this is the fatal flaw. You see, unlike stable materials like copper or even modern PEX plastic piping, Kitec's aluminum core has a really bad reaction to hot water. It literally corrodes from the inside out. Over time, it gets brittle and weak until one day, boom, it just bursts, usually with absolutely no warning. And when it fails, wow, the cost is just staggering. We're not talking about a simple plumber's bill here. We are talking about massive, expensive damage.
Check out this real-world example. One condo building in Mississauga had to go through a huge project to replace the Kitec in every single unit. The bill for each owner? Almost $10,000. And remember, that's just the cost to prevent a flood, not to clean one up.
And these costs really depend on what kind of home you have. For a condo, you might be looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $12,000. For townhomes and detached houses, that number can easily climb past $15,000, even $20,000. It's a major financial hit, no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, it's a lot of money for sure, but this quote really puts it all in perspective, doesn't it? It is so much cheaper than paying for tens of thousands in water damage and then having to fight tooth and nail with your insurance company, who might not even cover you.
And if you want to understand the scale of this problem, just look at this number. The issue was so huge, so widespread, it led to a $125 million class action lawsuit. That alone tells you everything you need to know about how serious this is.
Now, it's true the deadline to file a claim in that settlement is long gone. But this issue is far from over. This is why keeping records, every single piece of paper, is absolutely critical. Your inspection reports, quotes, repair invoices. Think of this as your armor for any future insurance claims. Plus, it's vital if you ever decide to sell your home.
All right, enough of the bad news. Let's get proactive. What can you do right now to figure out if this is a problem in your home? Here's a super simple 3-step check you can do yourself. Okay, step 1, go find some exposed pipes. The best places to look are under your kitchen and bathroom sinks and definitely near your hot water heater. Step 2, see what you can see. You're looking for those specific colors and any brand names. And step 3, and this is the most important one, if you see anything that looks suspicious, your very next call should be to a licensed plumber to confirm it. So here's your cheat sheet for what to look for. First, those bright orange and blue pipes are a dead giveaway. Then, grab a flashlight and look really closely at the pipe itself. You're looking for a name stamped on there. It might say Kitec, but it could also be one of these other brands, like IPAX, Aqua, or Plum Better.
Okay, let's talk about protecting what is likely your biggest investment, your home. It doesn't matter if you're buying, selling, or just staying put. There are some really smart moves you can make.
So, if you're out there buying a home, do not assume a standard inspection will catch this. You have to specifically ask your inspector, can you please check for Kitec Plumbing? On the flip side, if you're selling, transparency is everything. Disclose it right up front. Trust me, trying to hide it is a recipe for disaster. It'll just blow up deals and destroy trust.
So let's wrap this up with your action plan. What do you do next? First, go inspect your pipes, like today.
Second, if you have any doubt at all, book a professional to be sure. And third, if the news is bad and you do have Kitec, you need to start planning to replace it. The whole point is to do this on your terms, not in a panic with water up to your ankles.
Because when it comes to Kitec, pretty much every expert agrees. A failure isn't a question of if it will happen, it's a question of when. So the only real question left is, will you be ready?